I'm Drew, and this is my garage. Three, two, one, and we're live. Nikki Pandey, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Drew. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. So I know we've chatted a little bit about this new development. I grew up with a dad who did construction.
Yeah.
And I grew up a few years actually on a new development site, a track home site that he was building.
Yeah.
And so I got to, as a kid, play on the jungle gym. That wasn't the jungle gym. It was actually the stick-built homes. So I definitely love new construction, but in my adult life, I haven't been around it. So talk to me a little bit about new construction in general. Why would somebody buy new construction as opposed to a resale home?
So great question, because I actually get that a lot.
Right.
Especially since selling in Communications Hill, one of the biggest competitors we have is our older homes that we sold about 15 years ago. So I get that a lot. Why would I buy your new homes when I can buy your older homes for $100,000 less? And so every time what I say is, look at all the warranties you get with the new home. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to maintain it, especially for all the young professionals who don't have time to really, if there's a leakage, if there's a drainage, all of that, it's a big issue. And it's so fast-paced nowadays, you don't really have the time to really get it taken care of. So with a new home, all of that's always taken care of. It's a new home, great for investment. You're always going to make good equity on it. So compared to resale, I would always recommend people to buy a new home.
Okay.
Always.
And you're not biased or anything, right?
Not biased at all. No, honestly, I always recommend. I even tell people, don't buy it from me, but just buy a new home.
So I'm kind of like the other way around. Like, I like the characteristics of an older home.
Yeah.
You get to make it your own. The new construction, at least to start out with, they're all so similar.
Yeah, and you can make, new homes your own. For example, like our homes, so we custom them. So you go through a lot of process. We have our own design center in San Ramon. It's we call it the studio. So you get to go in there. You get like about 5 appointments, and each appointment about 3 hours. So you're going in. You have samples of everything. You really get to touch. You get to, put things together and customize your home however you want it. So you get to do that, but you get to do that with professionals, and, you're ensured that you have warranty on it. So it's a really fun process. I think all the buyers, it's their favorite part of the home building process. Right. They get to go pick their own stuff, and then we do a bunch of walks with people. So throughout different stages, you get to really see your home being built from ground up. You get to do all these walks. We're always available for any question and answer. So they always have access to information, access to the home to see it. It's really nice.
So for people who, maybe this is their first home or even second, third home, if you're going to buy a future home that's not built yet, you're looking at dirt.
Yeah.
So how do you visually get there? Is that the studio's help? Is that, your guys' visuals? How does somebody go from, a piece of dirt to a beautiful home I'm going to move into?
Yeah, coming into new homes, that was one of my main concerns. How am I going to sell an idea?
Something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, something that doesn't really exist.
Right.
So that's where, the models come in. Okay. We have different floor plans, so it really
What's a model, just for people who don't know what that is?
So basically, we've made a model home based on the floor plan. So depending on which type of a home you want, we've already built a home, so you can really go in and see, okay, this is what the home is supposed to look like.
Gotcha.
And it's the end product, what your home will look like.
So if let's say there's 50 homes going up, you guys in the construction side of things are going to really quickly build a few homes before you build everything else out.
Exactly.
To just show, okay, this is what the finished product looks like.
Yeah. So not always do we have models. If we have different types of layouts, different options for people to pick from, we can't build every single option. Right. So that's where really, you have to get very close to the buyers. You really have to explain to them. That's where we take a lot of time. I really take my time to walk the buyers through the models, show them every single floor plan, find out what their needs are, and just really find a layout that fits their needs. And it works because they see the model, so they kind of get some of the idea. Then I show them pictures. I'll show them. I'll start Googling things. I pull up everything.
Gotcha.
I show them, and I get a lot of help from studio. That's where they also send me samples, so I can show them all of that. So we make it as easy as possible.
So there's actually, material there, countertops. And
Oh yeah, we
carpet
keep little
flooring.
samples of countertops,
Gotcha.
cabinets, just because I want the buyers to actually, really get to able to touch everything and
Mm-hmm.
just to see what they're buying instead of just the idea of it. I want them to actually be attached to the home and really love the home and not just purchase it because it's just another home that's available.
Right. Gotcha. Now, new construction, back in the 50s, we're in a home right now that was built in the 50s in San Jose. So there was a lot of new construction going on, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
I feel like today there's new constructions, projects around still, of course.
Yeah.
But they're in Milpitas or they're in Morgan Hill. So talk to me about Communication Hill. It's San Jose.
Yeah.
Tell me the good things, the bad things, whatever things you want to
There
talk
are no
about.
bad things.
About Communication Hill.
No, Communications Hill, when I started
Is it Communications?
Communications
Oh, I'm saying it
Hill.
wrung. Okay, gotcha.
You've lived here all your life.
It's actually my running. I leave out this door right here, and I run down Foxworthy, and I run to Communication
Up
Hill.
the hill.
Yeah,
Everybody
Communications Hill.
Everybody loves that, and that's one of the main things about Communications Hill. So I sold in Milpitas before,
Okay.
and I liked selling there. So we have new homes in Milpitas, Morgan Hill, all of that. Communication Hill, what makes it really stand out, I think, is the product that we are selling there. I believe it's superior to any other product that we have at KB. It's beautiful. You're getting beautiful homes up on the hills of South San Jose. You have great access to major employers. And the best thing about Communications Hill is that we're there for 10 more years. So
Whoa.
from today, we're going to be selling there for 10 years. So we're taking over the entire hill. So by the end of it...
Because right now there's like two kind of pockets of homes that have been built already?
Right.
And then most of it's just barren land?
Yeah, it's just barren land. So the first set of homes are the homes that we sold about 15 years ago. It was still KB home. It's towards the end of the hill. And then we did phase 1 where we did 314 homes. We sold, delivered, starting in 2015, like late 2015. Currently we're in phase 2. We're doing 486 homes. That's 5 different products. So anybody, we have single family homes. We have detached townhomes, attached townhomes, condos. Just about anything you're looking for and any price ranges you're looking for, you'll find it there. And we have so much coming up with the Village Center coming up. I'm sure you're going to hear about it a lot since you live in this area.
I actually hadn't heard about it until when we talked the other week. So yeah.
So it's going to be really fun. So in the Village Center we have coming up, lots of restaurants, lots of fun, shopping, dining, cool coffee shops, like protein shops, because Communications Hill, we're noticing a lot of people like to exercise. We have the stairs that's not just famous for the people that live there, but all the
people
neighbors.
Like me come out.
Everybody loves those stairs. So we're actually building 5 more of those stairs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just because we want to give, we want to spread it out throughout the hill.
And those stairs, I just learned today because I was looking at a map trying to figure out the geography of it. They're called the Grand Stairs, and they are because they literally just scale the whole mountain there.
Yeah.
And when you get to the top after running it, you're exhausted. And turn around and you can see the whole skyline.
Yeah, it's stunning. We're actually thinking of trying to do something for 4th of July, possibly like fireworks or laser show up there. So we try to do all that fun stuff on the side too. But
that's awesome.
It's beautiful. You're paying almost the same as what you would pay for a home in Milpitas. The townhomes that I was selling in Milpitas, it's pretty much the same price, but you're really getting that beautiful lifestyle. You just driving up the hill, you get the sense of peace, and you look out of your home, you look out of your balcony, and it's just you're in the hills of South San Jose. You're just overlooking the entire city. It's beautiful. So
let's set the stage for people, since we're just talking about this place, and I feel like I didn't do a very good job of setting the stage. So Communications Hill is in San Jose.
Yes, South San Jose.
South San Jose. Give me some proximity.
So it's off Monterey, Capitol 87. So
and Kirtner on the north.
Yeah, okay. Kirtner on the north. So we will have direct access to Kirtner later as well. But right now we're like Capitol and Monterey.
Gotcha. So And it's a hill. It's pretty much the only hill in that area until you get further to the actual mountains.
Yeah.
Right? So it's unique in the fact that you have some views.
Exactly.
And you're on the north side. You've got Kirtner, which has the plant.
Yes.
Boiling crab. If you like crab, that's very good. And then you've got 87, which obviously is a pretty easy jaunt to downtown.
Yeah, it's just 5 minutes drive from the hill, so it's great because through that you have very close access to downtown, access to other cities, just very, very close. And it's 5 minutes drive from the hill.
Gotcha. And then you've got, is it Capitol? On the south? Okay.
Yeah, on the south.
And if you're up on top, right, when we talk, there's that tower, right? That's kind of like the top of the tower or top of the hill?
Yeah, currently it's the top of the hill.
Okay.
That's
the communications part of it?
That's that's the communications hill.
Why is it called Communications?
Communications Hill, actually, I'm not sure why it's called.
Just put you on the spot.
I'm actually not sure. They just kind of called it that, so we've just gone with it. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. So you've got that tower that you can see. On the south side is where the new development's going in right now.
Yes.
Okay. And there's the existing homes that were built in 2015. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this new phase 2. Is that right? Yeah. And there's how many on that south side of the hill? How many phases?
So we have total 4 phases. So here's a tower kind of in the center of the hill.
Okay.
Towards south side of the hill, but towards the bottom of the hill is where we did the homes 15 years ago.
Right.
And then...
You know what? Actually, do you want to just...
Yeah.
Let's do it this way. All right. So let me pull this up here. People just listening, we are pulling up a screen. So take us through.
Okay, so
this is that's the tower.
Right, correct. So these homes are what we did about 15 years ago towards the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
Here's a tower. Here, let's zoom in on here. So over here is where we did phase 1. So south of this street right here, we did phase 1, 314 homes.
And this is south, and you're actually getting a view of what, like the Santa Cruz Mountains down here, right?
Exactly. Okay. That's what you're getting a view of. Currently, we're building right here. That's phase 2. 486 homes, and you get the views of this area right here, like Monterey, but you're also going to get a view of downtown San Jose through some of our platinums, which are our single-family homes. You'll be getting really beautiful views of downtown San Jose.
They're actually facing this way now. Okay.
They will. And then
this is all closed off right now because obviously construction's going on, so you can't really. It's hard to tell what kind of view you get. So this over here, you're actually viewing
downtown. Correct.
Awesome.
And then eventually what will happen is we will finish this area with phase 2, and in phase 3 we're going on the other side of the tower. So we'll be selling homes here, and that's where also the village center goes in, right next to the tower right here. So you'll really be, if you look to your right, you'll be looking at the tower.
Okay.
And then we build some more homes here, phase 3, and we end with phase 4 here. And that will be 10 years is when we'll be done with phase 4.
And you had said that we were connecting also the Kirtner, right?
Kirtner, yes.
So there's a road.
So it's not been built yet, but it's going to go around the phase 4 home. So right on the edge of the hill is where we'll be building that road. It will just connect directly to Kirtner.
Gotcha. Because this is the road up, and then obviously through. Yeah. And so it will connect through here.
It'll connect through there.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be something major, especially with 2,200 homes up there. It'll give them 2 different access.
Is that the final build, 2,200?
2,200.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be really big.
Nice. Okay. And then I had no idea that. I mean, I knew homes were up there, of course, but I had no idea that commercial was going up.
Yeah, that's something new that we just thought of about a year ago, and it's still, it's still in the process because we're trying to decide what kind of food do we want there, what exactly we're going to put up there. But it's going to be very exciting. We'll be doing some more condos there, possibly apartments. We'll have some nice penthouses because it'll be like at the top part of the hill. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff there. We have a vineyard coming up.
No way.
Yeah, we have a vineyard coming up.
And a tasting room?
Yes, hopefully. I'm asking for some discounts for us, but let's see. But,
Awesome.
a lot
Call
of fun
Nikki.
stuff.
She'll get you a discount.
Yeah, call me, buy a home from me, and you'll get a discount.
Okay, so you've got commercial. There's a fire department up there, which is
There
nice.
is.
It helps with insurances in case anybody's curious about that.
And there's a 911 call center up there as well.
Okay.
So safe. We do have a school site. It's
Okay.
already been approved, but we haven't decided exactly which school would go in there. Right now we're thinking Franklin McKinley School District, so a public school up there. But if that doesn't happen, we'll probably have a private school up there. Valley Christian is interested. So that's also something coming up. So that'll be great for all the homeowners there, just to have a school up there.
Yeah,
You have your own
walking
fire
distance,
station.
yeah.
Everything. You have everything pretty much up there.
Right. Just
So-
a BART stop and you're good.
And we're good to go. Hey, you never know. Might happen.
All right, so let's get back to just new construction in general
Yeah.
here, and then we're going to sign off. So new construction, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I walk in and say, okay, I'd like to buy a new home. What's the process like?
So, for brokers, so I'll go into two different scenarios. So if you have a broker, for brokers, it's very easy with KB. You don't even have to accompany your buyers the first time. So if you're a
You don't,
broker,
because that's huge. Because a lot of times people go, hey, don't even go look at a new construction home
Correct.
site until I'm there with you.
Yeah, and it sucks for a lot of brokers sometimes because they spend a lot of time with some buyers, and one time the buyer decides to go in without you, and then
lose out.
you lose
Yeah.
out. So with us, we'll respect it. So if you're a broker,
So what kind of coaching would you give a broker with their clients?
text me.
Oh, okay.
For brokers, we always tell them text, email, call, whatever works. Just let us know. Okay, I have buyers coming in. You can pre-register as easy as that.
Okay.
And
If you pre-register, you just go online and you say,
Oh, yeah.
hey, Mr. and Mrs. Home Buyer buying a home, I'm their broker.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can, all of our numbers are there. You can text us, call, email. And so when we know that those buyers are coming in and they're linked to you, we'll respect it.
Cool.
So after that, we take over the entire thing. The broker does not need to be involved at all. We do all the paperwork. All they need to do is sign the DocuSign.
Gotcha.
And, it's taken care of. For a new buyer without a broker, you come in, we'll walk you through the entire process. I'll take you to the models, kind of find out which product you're interested in and go through the layouts, go through what plots we have available, what are some future availability if, what's currently released doesn't work for you. So really go through the entire thing. We do a 3% deposit. And basically
that locks you into the home.
Locks you into the home for 3 days. But if you don't want it after 3 days,
what happens after the 3 days?
I'll give you your check back if you don't want it. But if you want it, we'll go ahead and do the contract.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
after that contract, that's when the fun starts. That's when you go into studio. You have different appointments coming up during different months. We're a 5-month build.
Okay.
So
from basically
scratch,
piece of ground to a finished home.
Yeah, we're
That's
actually
quick.
very quick
Yeah.
in building. It's 5 to 6 months.
Wow.
So within those 5 to 6 months, you go in to studio, you really pick out your upgrades, and you just go from there, and you would just wait till closing.
Gotcha. Okay. And then there's a few kind of tours from time to time in those 5 months to say,
Yeah.
here's the progression, here's
yeah.
what it's looking like.
Yeah, that's the best thing,
And there's probably a deadline to finish your choices on materials and options and such.
Yeah, but we're very flexible with that. Yeah. So we prep the buyers ahead of time. Okay, this is when your cutoff will be. It's a month out, so just keep yourself free for a day in this month.
Right.
So we're not like, okay, this is the deadline. You need to be there today. We do a really good job of prepping people. So weekly, I'm always reaching out to my buyers on a weekly basis. So I get an update from my construction team every Monday. Then every Tuesday, my buyers hear from me saying, okay, guys, your cabinets went in. Did you want to come see it?
Gotcha.
Or this is what's going on with your home currently. If it was really heavy rain season, sorry, sorry guys, it might move out by a week or two. Not sure yet. I'll give you a date when I have it next week.
And that's crucial because it's 5 months out and you've got to coordinate your own living situation, whether you're selling or if you've got to put in a notice to leave.
Exactly. So we always want to make sure that the buyers are the first ones to be aware of what's going on with their home. So we're not just dropping things on them last minute. So that's a good thing about new homes is you're constantly updated. It's never, just a curveball thrown your way. We always prep you ahead of time so you know exactly what you're getting into.
And the other cool thing about new construction is everybody's almost moving in at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's all brand new.
Yeah.
So you get to kind of build a community together.
Yeah. We actually did a community event, and we're going to do more of these. For the homeowners, we like to do, for the kids, we'll do like Halloween. For Halloween, we'll do costume parties. We'll do wine nights for all the ladies. So just so everybody can get together and see what their neighbors are up to. And the neighbors are all friends.
That's
everybody
awesome. That's huge.
And that's the good thing. And so we really see this community being formed there, and that's what's inspired us to do a lot of these events for the homeowners. Like for 4th of July, we want to do a big fireworks show or a laser show if you don't want to do fireworks. California.
You have a fire department up there, but we don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be busy that day.
We don't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
So we might do a laser show, but we do it because we love the homeowners. We see how well connected they are to one another, and we want to keep that going. We want it to be a community, not just new homes and you don't know your neighbors. Everybody is a part of a big, basically a big family now. They come visit me in the sales office. I get free food.
Nice.
From the homeowners.
All right.
Yeah, it's great.
A good gig.
Yeah, it's a good gig. I never have to pay for my lunch.
Love it. Awesome. Well, hey, I really appreciate you coming on the show today. Thank you so much. Nikki Pandey.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Drew's Garage. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, or do whatever you do best, and I'll see you next time.